I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so, they like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flow been like butter, my check in the bank, they see the number. All of my haters feel one of two ways, really upset or they show some respect. I can't even think about it, I've been up, so read about it, no beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see about it, we'll never see it when I get my feet up. 100 meters where I run the fee up, and go ka-ching and on a I had to re-up on a reel, so you stay the feeder, and put it back into the bit, cause I don't really need it. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I had to put all their egos in check. You're not entitled to anything else. I get 10 years of this under my belt. Your art isn't art, they don't feel it, and nobody hears it, and this should just stay on the shelf. Your ego done got in the way. It gotta die today. It gotta go. You should be happy I lighten the load. The weight of your arrogance, heavy as stone. I make an appearance, they already know. That chip on your shoulder gon' crumble and fold, yeah. It's not a secret that you have been fearing the shit that I'm on, so you back to the brag and the boast. But I'm in a class of my own. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the...
Feel like a rubber band, I've been... Oh, what is going on, everybody? We are just a couple of hours until Shohei Ohtani bats. We are not far away from Game 1 in LA. And ladies and gentlemen, I know you're hype. You already know Pizza Minetti is hype. I got my cup of black coffee, baby. You know I'm ready to go. I'm always ready to go, all right? We are ready. The Yankees showing up and showing out. They're ready to rock and roll. But before we jump into it, ladies and gentlemen, the bills got to be paid. We are sponsored by BetUS, and I know you guys are out there trying to make a little scharol, okay, for the World Series. So why the hell not use this code for get a 150% bonus on your first deposit, and then 125% bonus on your next two deposits, up to $2,000 with the code YouTube150. Go ahead and use that code, guys. Get your parlays, and look, if I had to guess, I'm guessing that Aaron Judge is going to show up. I don't know why, man. I feel like Aaron Judge kind of knows he's going to have to show up. He's going to have to show up. He's got to show up. And we did have a super chat. I'm very happy about this super chat, by the way.
Thank you for being a friend.
Ba-dum-ba-dum. The Scotto says, I was able to book my trip to New York for brunch. Will be great seeing and meeting everyone. Now back to baseball, dang it. Scotto, my good friend Scott Horwitz, I am going to be very happy to see you, my guy. I appreciate you making a trip out for NYYU, guys. You already know that date is really, really important to us here at NYYU. Look, no matter how the season ends for the Yankees, and we all hope it ends with a World Series, right? I mean, that's what we're here for. We want the Yankees to win the chip, and there's a good possibility of that. It's 50-50. One of these two teams are going to win a World Series. And that date, November 10th at Legacy from 1 to 5 p.m., that is really all about this community. It is all about NYYU. It is really just all about this community getting together under the same roof and having a good time. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on that day too, so I'll keep you guys informed as we continue to get more and more information, man. It's going to be fun. I think Scotto's already met DJ Steels. I'm pretty sure they met in the event already, but before we move forward and get into your guys' voicemails, ladies and gentlemen, because today's show is all about your voicemails. I want to hear from you. You guys heard from me. You guys heard from Francis. You guys heard from Kev. Hey, you don't got to hear me no more, right? My opinion is already out there. I got the Yankees in 6. That's what I think is going to happen. Yamamoto is going game 2. That was announced today. I got the Yankees in 6. I want to hear what you guys got to say. You know the voicemail line. It is pinned in the chat. 804-592-6160. Again, 804-592-6160. I want to hear from all of you. Forget what the people behind the camera say. Forget me. Forget everybody else here at the U. I want to hear what you guys got to say. What is your voicemails going to say? But we did get a sign of good news today. We did get some really good news today based on an image. If an image alone means anything, I think this version of this guy that I'm about to show you guys, I think this version of this guy is going to be really friggin' good. Let me tell you something. Hit the music.
Push it to the limit.
Come on.
Walk along the razor's edge. But don't look
Come
down.
on,
Just
baby.
keep your head or you'll finish.
Oh, yeah.
Open up the limit. Past the
Yeah,
point
come on,
of
Garrett.
no return. Reach the top, but still you gotta learn how to keep it.
Hit the wheel and tumble the stakes.
Throttle wide open like a bat out of hell. You crash the gates.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, I did not expect that we will be getting an appearance from Cocaine Cole. I never expected that we would be getting an appearance from Cocaine Cole. Are you kidding me? Are you busting my fucking balls over here? Are you bullshitting me now? Cocaine Cole.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. He's ready to rock. And oh, he is ready to roll. Let's go, baby. We got a super chat from Vinny. I think I should have been born in the 70s or 80s. Well, I was born in the late 80s, but you know what I mean, like an adult in the 70s and 80s. I probably wouldn't have lived long, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, moving on. I watched the replay of last night in the stream and saw a Vinny, quote unquote, a Vinny. Where the hell did it go? A Vinny in here giving horrendous takes. Let it be known that was not me. Thank you. That's right. It wasn't him, damn it. It wasn't him. Come on. It wasn't him, all right? But ladies and gentlemen, again, I just had to throw that Garrett Cole stuff out there because unbelievable. But I do want to go ahead. I do want to go ahead and get to your guys' voicemails. And ladies and gentlemen, I also want to make one more announcement. We are legitimately less than 100 subs away from 37,000 already. I am hype. I am super excited. And again, as I always do, I just want to thank this community for everything you guys do. Again, right there in front of me. I always got the numbers up in front of me. If you guys didn't know, if there's not a game on, I am looking at a screen right here. And that screen has NYYU numbers on it. That's all I really focus on, and how to build this channel, how to grow NYYU. So I just wanted to thank you guys already. I do believe on Friday, if the numbers go the way they are, probably game one, we hit 37,000. And game one is Friday. It's going to be hype. It's going to be amazing. Again, just to talk about everybody's schedule of NYYU. You know we're doing the show now. Tomorrow, 8:30, NYYST is live. You're going to get the fellas' opinions on everything they got going on. And then on, what's the date? Friday, 11 a.m., we have All Rise, Francis Fridays, and then we got the ball game, guys. Then we got the friggin' ball game, and we are ready to friggin' go. Senor Rod Thompson. You know I tune in every day. Fast Life, Hard Times, NYYU every day, baby. Nothing like, there's nothing like the U. I'll be honest with you guys. If you got to get your fix of the U, if you sat there for a year and said, I've been watching this guy, and there's nobody else to go to, I'm sorry to tell you. Again, not a knock on anybody else. I just don't know how many people bring the energy like this. And now the Yankees are going to have some new energy with Cocaine Cole coming out of the woodwork here and pitching a ball game in L.A. Just saying. But anyway, let's go ahead. What did he just say? Pete, how much is it for the brunch? It's $50 for brunch. But again, for 2 hours, you get a 3-course meal. All the mimosas you could drink, all the mojitos you could drink, all the sangria you could drink. And again, like I said, you're fully fed. So you get to eat all that time. So you're not going to find a better deal than that in Manhattan. I can tell you that right now. Nowhere you're going to find that. And you're going to be with family. You're going to be with the entire team. It's going to be amazing. We're also going to be having a raffle. Everybody could purchase those raffle tickets. I'm also working on it where I might be able to have our members purchase raffle tickets also. So I am working on that. I'm trying to figure that out and make all that stuff work out for everybody. But we're going to have signed memorabilia that is going to be given away. So it's going to be an amazing way to celebrate NYYU when the season comes to an end, man. I can't friggin' wait for it. But let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and get into your guys' voicemails. We got a shit ton of it. And this is why I want to get into it now, because there's so much. There's so much here. And I want to get to as many of these as I can. So here we go.
Hey, what's going on? First time caller.
Yo!
Had a quick question.
What's up, brother?
Regarding the Yankees rotation here going into the playoffs. Wanted to get your guys' feedback, see what you thought. So obviously heard a press release or press conference that Boone was doing, mentioned that Cole was going game one. Didn't really reveal who was going game two, so they had more decisions to make and things to look at. This is where I wanted to bring up just in general, Clark Schmidt, his away numbers are incredible. Dude has like a 2.3 ERA on the road, 6 or something like that at home. Would you see them actually going with Schmidt 2 and Rodon 3? And Rodon has better numbers at home than on the road. And then Rodon would probably go game 7 or whatever, if that's the case, 3 and 7. If it went that far, hopefully not. Yankees win it, but just curious what you thought. I would probably stick with Rodon in the 2 spot, but they didn't say, so I'm curious. All right.
Yeah, I think you kind of answered it right now with what you just said right there, is the Yankees haven't announced it yet. The Dodgers have already said that Yamamoto would start game 2. I don't think they want Yamamoto to pitch anywhere close to Yankee Stadium. Yeah, he did it before, but I think in the postseason here in the World Series, they're trying to stay away from that. And, yeah, that is a possibility. You know, Carlos Rodon being a lefty, the Dodgers hit lefties pretty damn good. So maybe the Yankees are considering, in a sense, we go with somebody else, get Rodon home, bigger outfield. Yeah, down the line, I get it. But if you're able to pitch away from those lefties, that they hit fly balls, the center field, left field, it's a bigger outfield in left center at Yankee Stadium. Down the line, of course, is the short porch, but I think there is a possibility there. For the Yankees not to announce it already, I think it's in their minds to consider that and how they want to make it work at the end of the day, because I really don't see many other ways here that the Yankees go anything else, right? It's got to be Cole, Schmitty, Rodon, or Cole, Rodon, Schmitty is the way the Yankees are going to go about it. So it's going to be interesting either way. Rodon has been better at home. Maybe they go with those numbers. I don't know. But, hey, look, man, we're certainly going to find out, right?
Pete, Jira, Francis,
there he is.
Kev.
What up, brother?
on tonight, man? I don't know who's there, but fam, I don't know. I got cut off. I hope I can get through. Let's go, man. Yankees in 6. You know, let's take care of business, baby.
Okay.
Let's take care of business and put little Dave Roberts right where he deserves to be, back in his hole. Where all the little trolls come from. I've had enough of them, Pete.
Tell him, Dom.
Pete, as long as we got each other, man, that's nothing going to stand in our way. Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute on your crying. We're nowhere near the end. The best is ready to begin.
Come on, Dom.
Ooh, 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 ooh. As long as we've got each other. We got the world spinning right in our hands, baby.
Hands, baby.
We gotta be the luckiest dreamers who never quit dreaming. As long as we keep on giving, we can take anything that comes our way, baby, rain or shine, all the time.
Go ahead, Dom.
We got each other, sharing the laughter and love. And that's what we got to do, guys. Keep sharing it, keep doing it, and let's get 4 more. Let's fucking go! Woo!
We got each other. Oh, that's my Uncle Dom. Oh, no, folks, let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. Need some heavy metal from Uncle Dom. That would be interesting. I could hear Uncle Dom getting down with a little bit of heavy metal there, man. I don't know. Maybe Uncle Dom got a little heavy metal in him. We're going to find out. Let's keep it going. Anything?
2 more days, or Friday's coming up soon, and I cannot wait, man. Cole needs to shove, Aaron Judge, and
well, Carmela, you might want to call back.
We need to win game 1. There's no reason why we couldn't win.
Well, we're going to have to cancel that one because it sounds like he's calling from underwater. Anyway, next one.
Hey, Pete, Macho King in the house. How you doing?
There it is.
NYY Underground. Well, a long time ago, before the NYYU and the UWO, the New York Yankees played in the World Series against the LA Dodgers and lost. Now we're here 43 years later, finally taking the World Series against no other than our arch nemesis, the Dodgers. But this time they got Joey Ohtani. Was here for what we want. He has lust in his eyes for a World Series trophy, yeah. He wants to steal the spotlight from the Yankees with his showboating and hot dogging, with his poses. And like an idiot, and speaking of an idiot thing, John Smoltz is jealous of the Yankees because they beat him and he's still crying like a baby. But you ain't going to put the Maloik on us, no. Because we got our secret weapon that you're real familiar with. Yankees Pettit. Then he knows how to deal with scoundrels like you. And Dave Roberts talking trash is going to see a different team than he saw back in
Tell him much.
Yeah. And that right there sealed his fate. That put the Menace over the edge because he made us the wrong gamble. And the moment of truth comes to World Series, the Dodgers ain't taking anything of ours. And Otani, when you get to Yankee Stadium and you're shaking because we know what you're about, you're going to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You ain't going to walk away. You better run. Because when you look into our eyes, you'll see the eyes of victory. Oh, yeah. March out.
Oh, that march is out.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
I already got one. Where's yours?
And but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Oh, I swear to God, I'll do a fucking elbow drop right now, baby. I'll drop an elbow drop like you never seen before in your life.
Hey guys, just checking in here from New Jersey. Just
What up,
wanted to see,
brother?
I don't know if we've talked about it yet. Have been, taking care of my daughter the past few days, so I haven't been able to check in. But, looking at the series here, who do you think we're going to go with in Game 2 against Yamamoto? You think they're going to go with Rodon on the road against Yamamoto?
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about this.
Or Schmidt, excuse me. And yeah, just kind of seeing what you guys think. I mean, I personally, I'm fired up for this series. Can't get a ticket because the prices are astronomical. And
I feel you.
yeah, I don't make that kind of money. But yeah, all right. Thanks, buddy. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Hey, man. Yeah. We already had a couple of conversations on that, and we know it'll be Schmidt or Rodon. We know that already. I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know which route the Yankees going to take there. I do believe they're having that conversation because they haven't announced Carlos Rodon as the Game 2 yet. You would think it would be fairly obvious, but they haven't announced him as a Game 2 yet, so I think they're holding off on that until they maybe just kind of... The home road splits is probably what's on their mind and what they're trying to figure out. That's the only way I can see it. We got a super chat here from my guy, Vinny.
Thank you for being a friend.
Gabagool, yeah. Vinny, where you at, Vinny? Where did it go? Friendly reminder, 49 hours until Babe Ruth, Otani bats. Also, Yanks in 6, Soto MVP. Soto MVP is mine also, man. I got Soto MVP. I got Yanks in 6. I'll ask you guys again, if you want to call in and give me, your prediction too on what you guys got. I'd be happy to hear that. But until then, man, we're going to try to play as many of these, if not all of these that we can. Let's keep it going.
Good, Platano Pete.
What up,
Your
brother?
boy Chris Silver, man.
What's up, fam?
Loaded once again.
He's locked and loaded,
NYYU,
baby.
The number one. This Yankees-Dodgers World Series is going to be one to remember.
Facts.
One thing that it's been, crazy on my mind is, I read all of these, MLB on MLB.com and all these websites, and everybody's going for the Dodgers.
Of course.
Everybody's because of this advantage or that advantage or whatever the case may be. We got to show out. We have to show who the Yankees are. And these Yankees are different Yankees from past years with Juan Soto, Giancarlo, Aaron Judge, the pitching, Garrett Cole, the ace. And we have to show out this World Series. My opinion, the Yankees and Dodgers in this World Series are either going to Game 6 or Game 7, but I have the Yankees all the way, man.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, man. But I'm confident that the Yankees will come out on top. So appreciate you, man. Love you, man. NYYU for life, baby. You already know.
Appreciate you, brother. And yeah, look, it is a huge World Series, man. I mean, every year, I think a lot of times you can look around and go, what would be the best case scenario? And again, I think MLB is getting their best case scenario. Yankees, Dodgers, two of the biggest franchises in Major League Baseball. And East, West, everybody from West Coast to East Coast, Central, right there in the middle, and all in between are going to be all over this. These teams are hated by many. The Dodgers are hated by many. The Yankees are hated by many. I think, again, I said this yesterday and I'll say it again. I think this is a World Series that your casual baseball fans will be tuning into. People who aren't the biggest fans of Major League Baseball are going to be tuning into. And, everybody's eyes are going to be on this series. But I'll go back to what I said yesterday again. I believe it starts with that man right there. It starts on Friday for the New York Yankees. I believe it starts with Garrett Cole setting the tone. I think if Garrett Cole is able to come out, if he is able to set the tone in Game 1, you know, and have it in the minds of the Dodgers hitters. Shit, we got to face this dude maybe 3 times. The Yankees could potentially go ahead and throw Garrett Cole out there 3 times if need be. But Terry, I am right there with you. And I had some people in the comments get mad at me yesterday because they go, Pete, what do you mean if Garrett Cole shit the bed in game 1, he can't bounce back? Of course he can. No. What Pete Simonetti said was, you don't want him setting the tone of the series that way. The last things you want to see is the Dodgers offense rip up Garrett Cole in game 1, because then you're sitting there looking around going, fuck, you better hope to God everybody else dominates, because game 1's important. If Garrett Cole can take game 1, you got to feel very comfortable. You got to feel very comfortable, because I tell you this, the pressure would immediately be back on the Dodgers to have to win game 2. You have to win game 2. You can't go to New York down 2-0 against the Yankees. You can't do it. So at the end of the day, that is why I think it starts with him right there. I believe it starts with that man right there, looking sharp, like he's ready to film a mob movie, like he's ready to take over the drug trade in LA. Whatever it is, that man that we're seeing right there needs to go out there and friggin' dominate. He needs to, whatever it is, walk away going, I got the W. If Garrett Cole can pitch the Yankees to a game 1 victory, I tell you guys again, and I'll say it again and again and again and again, it puts the Yankees in a major, major advantage.
By the way, Pete, I got to double up, man. I have to double up
What's
on
up,
the
fam?
voicemail.
That's all right.
Maybe we need a nice sandwich with a little gabagool.
Oh, my God.
A little mozzarella. With a little
Hey,
olive oil
mozzarella, come on.
during
Oh,
this
Maron.
World Series.
Oh, Maron.
Maybe we need that. Sounds good right now, actually. Take care, Pete.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Gabagool, come over here.
I just wish they could just drop a pound of gabagool right in I'll hold it like a baby right now. A couple of pounds of gabagool, I'll be fucking ready to rock and roll. I tell you right now. I'd be so happy, man. That's just like gabagool for me is like a part of life. You gotta have a little bit of gabagool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look. Come on. Yeah, look up. Come on. Let's go.
Good, Pete. Truth always. My brother, I think I dropped the voicemail. I'm not sure it went through, but if it didn't go through, you could hear this one. Yankees going to win it all. Completely. Yankees going to win the whole World Series. I don't know what game is going to drop, but I definitely know the Yankees are going to win the World Series. And Aaron Judge is going to show Ohtani who's the real MVP.
I hope so.
Blank, period.
I hope so.
Salute to everyone. God bless everyone in Jesus' mighty name. Praise the Lord at all times in Jesus' name. God bless you all. Salute. One.
Appreciate you, fam. And no, man, I'm right there with you. Look, I got the belief. I know a lot of people don't, but I got the belief that the captain's going to have to show up. I mean, and when I say he's going to have to show up, it just means that I think he's going to. I think Aaron Judge is going to show up. I mean, the Yankees don't have much choice there besides him showing up. He is a major, major factor in his team's lineup. Look, I don't want to hear the whole Ohtani shit. Today, MLB had a video of the guy throwing fucking leaves in the air. I mean, the Ohtani overload is always crazy in baseball, and you kind of knew it was going to happen here. If you guys remember the nights at the round table we had before the postseason began and we did our predictions, and I said I thought San Diego was going to be the Dodgers. But remember, if you go back and listen, remember what I said? I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and say that, but I just feel like some way the Dodgers are going to make it to the World Series. Like, it's got to be Ohtani in the World Series. Now, I'm not saying there was any fooling around. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying it felt destined that you're going to have Ohtani in the World Series. And here we are. I mean, you look at MLB and Fox's page and all that shit. It's absolutely ridiculous the amount of glazing that they do on this guy. But hey, he's a great ball player, and it's not him doing it. They're doing it. So What are you going to do?
Hey, Pete, Kyle Moy here again. This is my second voicemail because I've got to.
But the first one you called from underwater. So.
I think Judge is going to have a monster series. I think he's going to have at least 3 or 4 home runs in the series.
Damn.
And Juan Soto's going to have a couple home runs. And G's going to be the MVP again of the World Series.
I'll take
he's going to hit like 4 or 5 home runs.
We're
going to have a huge World Series, and let's go win this. Like, Cole needs to game 1, 4, and 7. 7 if we don't win it before then. But, yeah, let's all have a good night, and let's go Yankees. Yankees in 6, I believe.
Okay.
All right, Pete. Have a good night, and hopefully you guys have a good show. Have a good night, Pete. Go Yankees.
Appreciate you, Kyle. Thank you, man. And yeah, look, I think a lot of people have the same opinion here, right? I think a lot of people have the same opinion of who could be the MVPs. Talk about the same players. A lot of people out there in the Twitterverse and the world, that little false, fake reality world that people live in Twitter, believe that Jazz might come out of nowhere and have a big series. And one of these guys is going to have to step up. Your Judge, your Jazz, your Wells. One of these guys that struggled a bit is going to have a good series. And, we're going to see who that is. Do I think Jazz can come out and play well against the Dodgers? He's faced them a lot. So, yeah, maybe he is that guy. I just want Aaron Judge to have his moments, man. That's all I want to see. I want to see Aaron Judge really have his moments. I want to see Judge have a big hit in a game that maybe wins a game for the Yankees. I really, really do want to see Aaron Judge have one of those major moments in this series. I really do, man. He deserves it. He's been so amazing to the Yankees for so long. He's been the best hitter in baseball. This year, again, the 58 bombs. I mean, the record-breaking year, missing the postseason. Now he's here again, gonna win an MVP again. I just want to see him do it, man. I really do. And also for Pop Simonetti. My father's like the biggest Judge fan I know, so I love to see him do it for him too. Let's keep it going, man.
What's going on? Hey, I had a question for you.
What up, man?
Obviously, both of these lineups are going to be able to bang. And
Agreed.
It's probably going to be a question of who's starting pitchers can outlast the other guys and not blow their bullpen out.
Potentially,
But as far as the lineups are concerned, I was curious what you guys thought. Do you think that the story of the series is going to be which top half of the lineup is going to be better? Obviously, Soto, Betts, Freeman, Hernandez versus the Yankees, Torres, Soto, Judge, Big G. Or do you think it's going to be the story of the back half of the lineups, some of the guys that you don't see stepping up big and coming through to win this series? I'm just curious on your thoughts on that. If you think they're going to try to throw a wrinkle possibly into the starting rotation, if you think they're just going to go Cole, Rodon, Schmidt, or maybe mix in Schmidt and Rodon a little bit, switch it up. I just want to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm pumped. Let's go, Yanks. Let's go. 4 more wins.
Facts, man. Thank you for calling in. Great voicemail, by the way. And yeah, look, I think maybe it will come down to the unsung heroes, right? Because look, if Aaron Judge had a good series, would anybody sit back and be like, oh my God, I can't believe Judge did that? Some people might, based off his postseason performance thus far, but I wouldn't be overly shocked if Aaron Judge has a really good series. That wouldn't shock me at all. Maybe it will come down to an unsung hero. Kike Hernandez seems to continue to play well. And, Tommy Edmonds been great for them. Will Smith came alive. Teoscar Hernandez, who was over 18 and then has gotten hot. I tell you what, he's been a nightmare for the Yankees in the past. Containing a guy like him is going to be overly important. So, do I think there's a possibility that the series is won by a guy like Soto, by a guy like Judge, by a guy like G, by a guy like Betts, by a guy like Ohtani, by a guy like Freeman? Of course, that's a very strong possibility that one of these stars take over a World Series. Very, very, very possible. No doubt about it. But I think maybe one of these games, 2 of these games, you'll get some help from the unsung heroes out there. And maybe Jazz is a guy that does step up in a major moment. I hope so. But it's however you look at it. And then when it comes to that rotation, I think we'll find out tomorrow who the game 2 starter is. Could very well be Clark Schmidt since it's taken them this long. Maybe they'd rather him go on the road, get Carlos Rodon back at home. It's interesting. We're going to find out what happens, man. Do I think Dominguez will make the World Series roster? Yeah, I think they'll stick to that. I think Stroman may not make the roster this time because Nestor, to me, is much more important than Marcus Stroman when it comes to facing the Dodgers. I like Nestor Cortez against the Dodgers. He will not be a starter, but even coming out of the pen for an inning, even if it's 3 hitters or whatever it may be, I like Nestor Cortez in that situation. Let's keep it going, guys. Vinny, by the way, says, just asked Chat GPT, said Yanks in 7, GPT over that damn Corgi, whatever the fuck they're called. But good one. I like that, man. Let's keep it going, guys. Thank you, Vinny.
All right. Hey, Pete. Hey, NYU. What is happening?
Yo.
Watching live. I got you on my big TV and not on my computer. But
let's
go.
go.
The offer to call in and give my thoughts on the series. You know, I'm happy the Yanks made a great accomplishment. And I couldn't be more happy, but I'm also fearful. I peaked at. I didn't watch the Dodgers a lot, but I watched them playing the Mets beat
a good team.
NYU, and they're a juggernaut.
They're a good team.
Not that we're not, but I don't think we can go toe to toe hitting with them. What we need is our Cole. We need our other pitchers, our stars, Mr. Rodon, and the others, and of course our bullpen, to rise and shine and cut their bats down because this is going to be about pitching. This is a pitching thing. The bats, everybody knows how great both teams can hit. The pitchers that dominate the star hitters and make it hard for them to do what they do, that team will win. Go Yankees, I'm a rootin', and let's go.
Hey, man, I appreciate your voicemail. I appreciate your honesty. I really do, and you're not wrong at all. You know, I'm just being blatantly honest with you, man. You're not wrong at all. This is, no doubt about it, a series that you look at and you watch the Dodgers and you go, that team could hit. You know, they got a very nice 1 through 9, no question. And I agree with you. It's going to come down to your pitching. It's going to come down to can either team get good length out of their starters? Whose relievers are going to be more effective? The Dodgers got more guys with very good velo. They got more nasty guys in the bullpen, guys with again, high velo, could miss bats. Yankees got guys that seem to finesse their way, and they're very, very good at the certain pitches they throw, and they've been able to get everybody they faced out. And their bullpen has really come together since Luke Weaver has taken over that role. Now, Luke Weaver looked like he bounced back in that final outing against the Guardians where he finished that one off. Yankees go to the World Series, ALCS champs, 41 times AL pennant. And he looked like he bounced back that day. Didn't get hit hard. Velo was up. Everything looked good. Changeup looked fine. When the Yankees made that switch, the bullpen kind of came along with it, and everything else came along with it too. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, man. All hands are on deck, though. This is the World Series. This is whoever wins those 4 games. You're the champs. It is all about the World Series. At some point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be, God willing, I'm going to be behind this camera. And I'm going to be calling final outs of a World Series. And I really hope I get a chance to look at the Dodgers sad in the dugout. I hope that in that inning that I'm calling that final out, I hope I get a chance to see Dave Roberts. But there's a 50-50 chance I will be calling a Dodgers victory. Or it's going to be one of those. I just know calling this and getting this far, I just want to win. I've had a lot. You guys already know, man. We've had some we've certainly had some crazy moments here at the U this year. I know a lot of you in this chat has experienced some tough aspects in your life this year. And for us to get this far together, I already say is a blessing. For us to get to the ALCS, to win the ALCS is already a blessing. To appear in the World Series is already a blessing. But can we just get 4 more wins? That would be the ultimate of ultimates, man. The Yankees winning the World Series. It would be amazing, man. To be able to call a World Series and to say at the end of that World Series that the New York Yankees are once again World Series champions would be the top of anything I've ever done related to baseball. Forget breaking news, forget all that stuff. Game Season Live has been the thing that has changed NYYU, and to be able to get a World Series in, shit, man. To be able to have those final moments and think in my head, because guys, if you know me, I don't plan stuff. I just go with whatever comes out, and I don't know what I would even say. I've been thinking about it a little bit, to be fair. But just to know we'd have that call here at NYYU, that we got to call a Yankee World Series number 28, and being able to build this base with you guys and see that subscriber number grow every single day. Come on, man. That's the ultimate. Let's keep it going, man.
Hi, I am Johnny. How are you, Pete?
Yo.
I was wondering if you believe that the Yankees will add Cody Petit to this World Series roster. If you go back to the June series, Petit pitched 4 2/3 shutout innings with 2-hit ball versus these Dodgers. You need to have all the best options going up against them. Why not add him? Thank you.
Johnny, I appreciate the voicemail, man. And look, I thought Poteet would have been added against the Guardians when there was the injury to Ian Hamilton. I thought there was a chance that Poteet would be a guy that would be added. He wasn't. And to be fair, the Yankees, for whatever reason, since he came back from the injury, they haven't seemed to really consider Poteet much. I know he's been with the team and throwing with the team, but I don't think they've really considered him much for whatever reason. Do I think he's going to be added to this one? If I had to guess right now, I'd say no. I don't think so. I know you can look back at that June series and remember what happened. Dodgers had more of their guys than we had right now, or similar to a lineup than what we had. But I don't know, man. Leiter did his job. Scares the shit out of you, of course, but he did his job. And I think the return of Nestor Cortez and having 3 lefties in that pen, I know the Dodgers hit lefties. I understand that. I get it. But let's be real here. They're not going to go away from that. The Yankees would still throw lefties out there against all the lefties that the Dodgers have. And again, with Nestor Cortez returning, I think Nestor got a really, really good shot. Oh, I think he is. He's going to make the team, in my opinion. And I think he has a chance to be very important.
Hey, Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista, New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing?
Simon!
I want to make my predictions for the 2024 World Series.
Go ahead, my friend.
It's definitely going to be the Yankees in 4. All right, we waited 20 years already. This losing is over. We're in the World Series. We're going to win it in 4. And Aaron Judge is going to get 4 home runs. Soto's going to get 3, and Stan's going to get 2. So that's my prediction for the 2024 World Series. Yankees in 4. Well, you have a good night, Pete. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. I said, Aaron Judge is a gift from God.
I think he lost his breath at the end. Let me help you, Simon.
And Aaron Judge is a gift from God, yeah.
Let me help you again, Simon.
And Aaron Judge is a gift from God,
yeah. I mean, Simon got the Yankees in 4. Anybody else, by the way? Anybody else got the Yankees in 4? Seriously. Is anybody else going to be that bold and say the Yankees in 4? If the Yankees ever won this series in 4 and it's like not close, I would bawl my fucking eyes out right here on camera like a baby. And I wouldn't give a poot. I wouldn't give a poot, okay? I would bawl my fucking eyes out like a little baby. Okay? Like a little friggin' baby.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass. Did you know that?
Hey, yo! Take it easy there, Robert Baratheon. Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear say. Wow! Let's keep it going.
Hello, I called in around like 1 day ago, 2 days ago, or something like that.
Okay.
And I said Yankees in 6.
All right.
But, this is going to be a well-thought-out series for the Yankees. I mean, the Dodgers are a great team. It's going to be a tough task. Their pitching staff is great, but the bullpen has been better. And, you know, let's just beat the Dodgers bullpen. You know, game one, they have Jack Flaherty, you know.
We could beat them up.
Last time the Yankees played against him, he didn't do so well. Garrett Cole has to be, you know, Garrett Cole. Last time he pitched, he didn't do that great. But still, that was Garrett Cole. He's still Garrett Cole. People are doubting him. Like, you know, it's game one. He hasn't put on a show, you know, maybe like 6 shutout innings, or at least just give up 1 run because, you know, the Dodgers, you know, offense is amazing. And, yeah, it's going to be the most nail-biting series. You know, we went against Cleveland. We went against the Royals. And we didn't have a Mickey Mouse clubhouse, you know, take to the World Series. Like, Cleveland is a great team. And the Royals, too. They have a great pitching staff. Like, people are doubting the Yankees right now. And we're the underdog, which I like it. We're going to prove those haters wrongs because the Yankees have the most swag, and the Yankees are the most iconic team across the entire globe. Let's win this World Series, and let's get Mission 28. Let's go. Go Yankees. Peace, guys.
Nah, kid, look, man, you're spot on. Look, let me tell you guys something. A lot of people out there talking about the Yankees had this easy path and all that. Now, the Yankees just beat up the Central. The Yankees have always beat up the Central, and they continue to do that. But let me tell you guys something real quick. Let me tell you guys. The Royals had some of the best starting pitching in Major League Baseball. It's facts. The Royals have some of the best starting pitching in baseball. Seth Lugo, Michael Wacha, Raggins. They literally had some of the best starting pitching in baseball. The Guardians had the best bullpen in baseball, and I don't think it was particularly close. That's all everybody ever talked about. The unbelievable bullpen the Guardians have. Well, guess what? The Yankees beat that bullpen. That's what the Yankees did. They defeated the Guardians' bullpen mainly. Predominantly, they came back and beat their bullpen. That's what they did. It's that simple. They weren't easy matchups. For anybody out there going, the Yankees had it easy. If they win this series, what are people going to say? They had it easy against the Dodgers? What's the excuse then? Probably won't be much of an excuse, will there be?
How's it going, Pete? I was listening to one of the shows, and
okay.
I was wondering if Judge does struggle during the World Series, do you drop him? Do you put Stanton in the 3-hole?
Nah.
It was a thought my neighbor had as well. I mean, I blew it off at first, but if Stanton continues to hit, how do you not put him in the 3-hole? I mean,
alone.
maybe it hurts. It pains me to say put Judge in 4, put Judge in 5, but if he's not hitting, you need to have Stanton backing up Soto. Like, I don't think we're gonna hurt the guy's feelings, but like God forbid you say, or Francis said he goes 0 for 18, 0 for 19, whatever it is, 0 for 10. How do you not drop him? Like, I love the guy, but I don't know. Let me know. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Look, no, I don't think you do. I don't think you drop Aaron Judge, man. Look. We've been down this path before at the beginning of the year when Judge struggled. I know what's different now. Now it's the World Series, right? Now you just have to get production. There's no conversation of, well, maybe. You have to get production out of your guys now. But Aaron Judge is the last guy you're gonna look at and go, hey, look, buddy, you're 0 for 8. We're gonna have to drop you in the order. You gotta look. There's certain players that you go out there and you, quote unquote, die with. He's a guy that you go out there to your final breath with, and that's it. We got to go with Judge. You answer your question. If Stanton keeps hitting, wouldn't you move him? Why would you if he keeps hitting? If he keeps hitting, what's the point of changing it? Don't mess with the lineup anymore. Leave it be. Let's just hope these guys come around. But Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is Aaron fucking Judge, man. He's Aaron Judge. He's been there. He's done that. Don't touch it at all. Leave it alone. Glaber, Soto, Judge, G. Leave it alone. Let it be, man. Let it be. Aaron Judge might have a huge World Series and single-handedly do what he did most of the season. Help the Yankees win. They're here now in a major part because of Judge. Leave the gift of God alone, as Simon would say. Let him be, man. Leave him where he is.
What's up, Pete? It's Tyler here.
What's up, my guy?
Well, I'm definitely happy we made the World Series. Obviously
sir.
a big accomplishment, but let's not stop there, shall we? I think between the Yankees and Dodgers, we can talk about how we have all these big bats, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Shohei Ohtani on the other side. But I think the pitching is going to be a big part of it. And when I look at that Dodgers lineup, it's just a complete gauntlet, 1 through 9. As is the same with us too. Like, you look up and down that Dodgers lineup, they have guys who can knock the ball out of the park. So correct. I think the bullpen needs to really be on point, which it has been for most of the postseason thus far. And then when you look at the Dodgers bullpen, pretty much all of their pitchers, except for like maybe 1 or 2, are, I think they only have 1 lefty in that bullpen. And we saw during the Kansas City series that whenever Juan Soto would come up, is like his third or second time, they would bring in Angel Zerpa in that series. So Anthony Banda is their lefty pitcher in that bullpen, I think. So expect to see him a lot against the lefties. But I think the bullpens on both sides are going to be the big X factor here. But hoping for the best and bring number 28 home. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm right there with you, brother. Look, they're going to have 2 lefties per my understanding. I believe they have Banda and Vesia, I believe his name is. They'll have 2, but again, the Yankees saw the best of lefty pitching in the postseason. They saw the best guys. Doesn't mean that all of a sudden one of these guys can't dominate them. Of course they can. Anything can happen. But we've seen the best of their guys. Man, we've seen Herron. Herron is an animal. Raggins. We've seen Raggins. We've seen, what's the other dudes? Long. All these guys. Kansas City had 3 lefty relievers that were very tough and a starter. The Guardians had lefty relievers that are very tough. The 2 lefties coming at the Dodgers pen, anything can happen, but I'll be honest with you, they don't worry me. They don't worry me. They got no lefty starters. Lefty starters has been the Yankees' kryptonite all year. Lefty starters. And I'm not coming across as sounding like the Dodgers don't stand a chance. Not at all. You guys know Pete Simonetti. I respect our opponents the majority of the time, if not every time. I respect the Dodgers. If our pitching doesn't show up, they might make some of these nights very early for us. Our pitching needs to perform. If we do have these lefties and the Dodgers hit lefties so good, well, guess fucking what? Some of those lefty relievers, Tim Hill, Meza, Cortez, you're going to have to figure some shit out because that's your job. You're going to have to figure it out. Not an easy task, by the way. It's not an easy task to navigate the Dodgers lineup. That is why, again, I'll say what I said earlier. Garrett Cole needs to set the tone in game 1. I'm not saying Garrett Cole needs to throw up 7 Cheerios. I'm not saying that. Hell, if Garrett Cole can go 6 innings, 2 earned runs, I'd be happy. If Garrett Cole can go 7 innings of 3-run ball, I'd be happy. Fact of the matter is, I really believe Garrett Cole must set the tone in game 1. That's it.
Hey, Pete, sir. This is Donnie Clark calling. I'm saying Yankees in 7. And my MVP is going to be none other than Captain Aaron Judge.
Let me tell you something, man. 7 games scares me. I can't even calling that game. I'd be shitting myself in the first. I'm going to be shitting myself on the first pitch no matter what. It's starting on Friday. A game 7. Calling that game, I don't even fucking know, man. I don't even know. I don't know. I would be my nerves would be through the friggin' roof calling the game 7. Do or die game. My God, you don't get better than that. You really don't. But wow, Lord have mercy. What a frightening thing that really would be.
Hey Pete, hey chat, how you guys doing? Hope everybody's well. Listen, in terms of this World Series, I can't come up with predictions. I feel like these two teams are too evenly matched.
Okay.
What I can say is there's certain things that scare me about the Yankees, such as things we're very known about the base path, base running errors.
Good point.
Not hitting runners in scoring positions. Those are the little things that scare me. The things that I do like, though, that gives me a lot of optimism that we could win this is the fact that if you remember during the series, the 3-game series in the Bronx, the first game was close. The second game was kind of a blowout. I think that was the Teoscar Hernandez grand slam, and then we won game 3. They weren't really, like they didn't just go in the Bronx and just murdered us, basically. We were somewhat competitive, except for that second game, of course. Well, at least before the Teoscar Hernandez grand slam, and also, which again, it gives me optimism. Also, they didn't see Garrett Cole. I don't think they saw Rodon. Obviously, Jazz Chisholm Jr. wasn't there. Soto was hurt. Like, there's a lot of things that didn't occur, or maybe we didn't have the best team possible, or the best lineup, in that game compared to what they're going to see this time around. This time around, we obviously have a better lineup. We have better starting pitchers than they do. Our bullpen is pretty good. If everything goes by what I've just said, then I think I got a good feeling that we could win this. So with that said, God bless you. God bless
Thank you, man.
Your family, and God bless America. Take care, Pete.
Hey, brother. God bless you too, man. Thank you so much. Great voicemail, by the way, man. And that's why I love the U, man. A lot of this fan base here, we don't come across as biased. At the end of the day, if you want to call it bias because we want our team to win, I don't know how that's biased, but we tell the truth, and I love that, man. The Yankees got to get that base running shit in check. I mean, we've talked about this for a while. God forbid this affects us in a major moment. It almost did. It almost did against the Guardians. It almost did against the Guardians. If you guys remember, we got away with the play from Volpe. He was out at third base. That saved us. I mean, these are things that the Yankees cannot do in the World Series. That has to stop. That has to stop. But that was an awesome voicemail, man. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead, guys. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this baby on up.
Yeah, hello. I have to call the second time because my first one I didn't do that much as good explaining of my taking the World Series.
Oh, brother, we heard the whole thing.
We need that.
I'm not being a dick, brother, but we heard the whole thing. Your voicemail was excellent. I don't even want to risk another voicemail people being like this kid didn't come across good that time. The first voicemail was phenomenal. It was an absolutely great voicemail. But guys, man, look, here's the deal. We're here, man. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. You already know the deal. Friday is right around the corner. We got a friggin' ball game to win. We got ball games to win. A couple of more to win, and that is it. And we can fucking sit back all off season and simply say we are World Series champions again. Top notch, top of the line. We are world champions. I could play Queen again. We are the champions, my friend. It's been years since I played that in 2009. True story. I stayed up until sunset, until the next day, and I had that song on repeat. That is a true fucking story. Everything I did that night, that was the only song I listened to, because I bleed Yankee pinstripes, Yankee blue. I live in this moment. The offseason for me isn't fun. It's not exciting all the time, even though we got a lot to talk about, and I'm always here with the community. But I would like to be able to go into an offseason and go, we're champions. Nobody can say shit about us. I would like to go into an offseason and go, we re-signed the manager that got us here. We brought back the man who on December 6th became a Yankee and changed things up. Those are the stories I would like to look forward to covering. I don't really want to look forward to covering, well, how do we get back there? That's not the thing I want to cover this offseason. I don't want to cover, how do we get back to the chip? It's not easy. We were so close. I don't want to say that, folks. I don't want to talk about, well, if this, and this happened, it would have been different. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want the Yankees to win. That is it. I want to be here with this community the day they clinch the World Series. Celebrate with you guys here. That's what I want to do. I want to celebrate with each and every one of you. Hell, you know what? That day, I might go out and buy the whole plastic wrap, and I might plastic wrap everything around me. And when they win, I might shoot off champagne in this fucking room. Jira might kill me, and I might have to try to convince her and make it all covered everything. So all I got to do is just pick it up. But Lord have mercy, folks. I would love to do that. I would love to celebrate that way like a madman with each and every one of you. And to be able to have the Yankees win the World Series, and that will start on Friday. That will start on Friday. But first and foremost, tomorrow night, 8:30, NYYST is live. I want all of you to tune in and listen to the fellas. Friday morning at 11 a.m., me and Francis are going to be getting you guys hyped for Game 1 of the World Series. Me and Francis will be here for All Rise, 11 a.m. on Friday. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the time is there. All hands on deck. Laser focused. Tunnel vision. It will be World Series time here on Game Season Live. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I am. World Series time here on Game Season Live. I'm typically amped for game season, but I am scratching at the bit to get this one going. And I can't wait to get it going. And it's going to be here very, very, very soon. I'm pumped. I'm excited. And I am ready to friggin' go. One more thing, guys. Again, just before we wrap up, NYYU is sponsored by BetUS. I know some of you may be interested in gambling, doing a little bit of betting, parlays, all that fun stuff for the World Series. Get a 150% bonus on your first deposit and then 125% bonus on your next two deposits up to $2,000 with the code YouTube150. Again, YouTube150. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait for it. You guys already know how hype I am, how pumped up I am for this World Series to begin. And also, after that, after we win it, after we finish this thing off and we have a victory, I want you all to come celebrate with me and everybody else on November 10th at Legacy Bar and Grill. I want to see all your faces. I was able to get my tickets yesterday. I want to see all of your faces on November 10th to celebrate another year of NYYU and what a successful year it has been no matter what. But I want to see you guys come out there. I want to see you guys hang out with me. It is going to be an amazing day of celebration. Come on and hang out. We're going to have a lot more news on that coming up very soon, especially for the World Series. So, guys, with that being said, I am out. Until next time, baby. Catch you guys tomorrow night for NYYST live at 8:30. Come on and listen to the fellas. It's going to be great. Until then, I'm out. Peace out, baby. Catch you guys next time.
It's heavy. Famous love. Yeah, I gotta keep it trending on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots from my neck.
Self-respect.
Out of line, you put
yourself in check. Hey, hey, they don't hear me. They don't hear me though.
Cycles going round and round and round like the merry-go. Stand for truth or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Cause this the company you keep. Stay woke. Don't get caught sleep. End up sowing what you reap. Know your worth and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me. Can't take it out of me. No matter what.